It's why the Prime Minister made stopping the boats one of his 5 promises to the British people. And it's why, according to the opinion polls, the British people back this government's bill. They back this government's bill by more than 2 to 1. This does not mean, Mr. Deputy Speaker, as some assert, that the British people are xenophobic. Since 2015, the British people have provided refuge to nearly 500,000 people through global, safe and legal routes. The British people are fair, compassionate and generous. Millions of legal migrants, including my parents, have experienced this warmth firsthand. But the British people are also realistic. They know that our capacity to help people is not unlimited. Since 2018, some 85,000 people...
Secretary of State for Giving Way, does she think the British public want to see pregnant women and children detained in immigration detention centres? I do not believe for a minute that they do, but that's what's in this bill.
The British people want to see people... They want to stop people dying on the Channel. That's what this is about. It's naive to suggest that it's lawful and appropriate to make this journey. People are dying and we need to stop it. Since 2018, some 85,000 people illegally entered the United Kingdom by small boat, 45,000 of them last year alone. They have overwhelmed our asylum system. Local authorities simply do not have the housing or the public service capacity to support everyone. The British taxpayer, to the lady.
I thank the Home Secretary for giving away.
I thank the Home Secretary for giving away.
I thank the Home Secretary for giving way so early in her speech. Is she satisfied personally that there is enough provision for vulnerable children in the proposals that she's putting forward tonight?
It's in detail, but yes, vulnerable people will be receiving appropriate safeguarding and welfare support. The British taxpayer cannot continue to fork out £6 million a day on hotels to house illegal arrivals. Now, let's be honest. The vast majority of arrivals, 74% in 2021, were adult males under the age of 40. The vast majority were not pregnant women. The vast majority were not young children. All travelled through safe countries like France, in which they could and should have first claimed asylum. Many came directly from safe countries like Albania. And when we try to remove them, they turn our generous asylum laws against us to thwart removal.
Thank you. I'm grateful to my right honourable friend for giving way. Does she agree that when 70 Labour MPs, including the Leader of the Opposition, signed a letter campaigning for the release of dangerous foreign criminals who we want to remove from the UK, they expose themselves as pro-open borders and unlimited immigration and put themselves on the side of the criminal rather than the side of the criminal?
Well, my honourable friend puts it very well. What we have here is naive do-gooders who would rather campaign to prevent the removal of a foreign national offender, one of whom went on to tragically kill another, than vote in favour of our measures that would have toughened up the sanctions on foreign national offenders. I'm going to make some progress. The reality is, Mr. Deputy Speaker, is that this system is simply unfair. It's unfair on the most vulnerable. It's unfair on those who play by the rules. It's unfair on the British people. So we must change the law and we must stop the boats. Now, Mr. Speaker, for too long, those of us voicing concerns about the effects of uncontrolled, unprecedented and illegal migration have been accused of inflammatory rhetoric. But nothing is more likely to inflame tensions than ignoring the public's reasonable concerns about the current situation. The public are neither stupid nor bigoted. They can see firsthand the impact on their communities, and it's irresponsible to suggest otherwise. And speaking of acting responsibly, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I want to put something on the record. It's perfectly respectable for a child of immigrants like me to say that I'm deeply grateful to live here, to say that immigration has been overwhelmingly good for the United Kingdom, but that we've had too much of it in recent years. And to say that uncontrolled and illegal migration is simply bad.